Who am I? How did I get here? And why? Why am I here? Who am I? I'm a man. I have this family, had this family. They seem to live in shoeboxes now. I'm a grandfather. I'm a grandfather. I had a life, didn't I? A job. I used to work insurance because you can never be too careful. Take it from me. It's a big, bad world. Anything can happen. You have to be prepared. Who am I? I'm a vet. You say that and people think you're a hero. A lot of us pushed paper in the war, but you don't tell them that. People need heroes. I do. There was Johnny, strongest man I ever saw. He didn't make it. Nor did Cam or Harry. I didn't like Harry. He talked too much and he was a thief and he had B.O. But he didn't deserve to die. I'm a gardener. You put a seed in the ground and it grows, or it doesn't. You plant an idea into a young person and it grows, or it doesn't. I don't feel any smarter now than I did at 18 in 45. The only difference between 18 and 80, you come to understand that 99% of all the things that twirl your crank don't amount to squat. The trick is to discern that 1% that does matter. How did I get here? Habit? A man's days are the sum of his habits. Horse plop. Chance, then? Luck? Fate? Why Harry and not me? Because Harry, the damn smelly thief, was the bravest man I ever knew. And I was not quite Harry. I learned how to duck. Too well, I think. You plant a seed, it grows into a flower. You plant an idea, it springs into destiny. You bury a man before his time, and he lays there like a landmine waiting. We didn't want to save the world or democracy. We wanted to save our skins. Try selling democracy to an old man with a field full of poppies and a gun and 3 kids to feed. You better have a bigger gun. Well, get a bigger gun then, if it's you or him. But is it? The trick is to discern that 1%, that one of 100 things that is worth worrying about, worth fighting for. How do you know? You can't. Someone else is supposed to know. That's their job. You do your job and they do theirs. That's how it works. You worry for 60 years. You worry and you lose sleep over nothing, over shingles, columns on a page. Then one day you're retired. Your wife catches a cold and dies, and you live alone and you can sleep like a baby, but you don't want to wake up. But at least you're safe. For 60 years you worried yourself sick. But now you're safe. And you see proof. On top of it, you see proof everywhere that the sacrifice was worth it. See, Harry? See, David? Look at this miracle. Look at this day. You'd be proud, David. You'd be very proud. Who am I? I'm a husband, father, grandfather. How did I get here? I wish I knew. And why? Why am I here? That's the easiest and the hardest. Remember?